Hello, guys, and welcome. So we got an update just last couple of hours from Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, about what we can expect to see in Xbox Series X. So I wanted to read through this just so you can see everything that we have to get from the next console from Xbox. Now, I'm going to start this by saying that I am a fan of Xbox. I'm also an Xbox ambassador. So it doesn't mean that I have any less love for PlayStation. I love both. I also have a Nintendo Switch. So, but I feel that the Xbox should be paid attention to more. I don't think it's been treated fairly, and I am definitely looking forward to the next console. Anyway, so I'm going to leave the link to this website or this article in the description below if you want to read it. But let me read what I can. So it said the future of gaming has never been more inspiring. Creativity in games is flourishing. New services empower you to discover more games and bring you closer to games and creators and streamers you love. The cloud creates a massive opportunity to stream console quality games and play with the people you want, wherever you want. And many of us, nothing is more inspiring than the dawn of a new console generation. We know you expect the next generation of consoles to set new standards in graphical power and processing speed, converging together in games that look incredible and feel alive. This will be defined by worlds that are visually astounding and immediately immersive, and innovative leaps in CPU, GPU, storage technology to give you frictionless access to new stories and new creators constantly. So we've been using Xbox Series X in our internal take-home program and are energized by the feedback we've been receiving. At Xbox, we value being open and transparent with you, and I'm proud to be able to share details about some of the technologies we are enabling for the next generation. I look forward to boldly sharing more as we head towards E3. Wow, E3 already. So they say 12 teraflops of processing power, variable rate shading, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, quick resume for multiple games, and smart delivery. So the idea of ray tracing is that it improves the reflections and lighting in games. So I won't go too much into ray tracing, but it's technology that's emerged last couple of years that can make the games look incredible while taking the calculations and the load away from other parts of the GPU, allowing the graphics cards or the graphics engine to concentrate more on the actual gameplay. So a superior balance of power and speed. So compared to previous generation, Xbox Series X represent a superior balance of power and speed in console design, advancing on all technological fronts to delivering amazing dynamic living worlds and minimize any aspects that can take you out of the experience. Our job at Team Xbox is to give teams the tools they need to achieve their ambitions and tap into the console's power with efficiency, a few of which we're detailing today. Raw power is just part of the story. Now, in the previous generation, when you had the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, the original Xbox One was substantially weaker than the original PlayStation 4. And then PlayStation and Sony, they released PlayStation 4 Pro, and then Xbox reacted to that by releasing the Xbox One X, which is actually 40% more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, I think this time around, they want to make sure that that doesn't happen again. They don't want Xbox Series X to be significantly weaker than PlayStation 5. So I guess we'll see when there's announcement of PlayStation 5 how it compares. So next generation custom processor. Xbox Series X is our most powerful console ever, powered by our custom designed processor, leveraging AMD's latest Zen 2 and RDNA 2 architectures, delivering 4 times the processing power of an Xbox One and enabling developers to leverage 12 teraflops of GPU, graphics processing unit performance, twice that of Xbox One X, and more than 8 times the original Xbox One. So, like, there are plenty of games on Xbox One X that I can play at 4K, 60 FPS. So who knows what that's going to mean for Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series X delivers a true generational leap in processing and graphics power with cutting-edge techniques, resulting in higher frame rates, larger, more sophisticated game worlds, and an immersive experience unlike anything seen in console gaming. Now, a note for that as well. is that at the beginning when games are first coming out, they're going to look okay, or they're going to obviously they're going to look amazing. But as time goes on, as developers find ways to exploit and fully utilize the power of the consoles, then in 3-4 years from now, they're going to look unbelievably amazing. So yeah, so it says variable rate shading. Our patented form of VRS empowers developers to more efficiently utilize the full power of Xbox Series X rather than spending GPU cycles uniformly to every single pixel on the screen. They can prioritize individual effects on specific game characters or important environmental objects. This technique results in more stable frame rates and higher resolution, with no impact on the final image quality. Okay, so next, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing. You can expect more dynamic and realistic environments powered by hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, a first for console gaming. This means true-to-life lighting, accurate reflections, and realistic acoustics in real time as you explore the game world. So, let's see. Immersion in an instant. So, the next console generation will be defined by more playing and less waiting. And when play begins, we know many gamers demand ultra-low latency to be as immersed and precise as possible. To this end, the team analyzed every step between player and game, from controller to console to display, and asked how we could make it faster. So SSD storage. With our next generation SSD, nearly every aspect of playing games is improved. Game worlds are larger, more dynamic, and load in a flash, and fast travel is just that, fast. Quick resume. The new quick resume feature lets you continue multiple games from a suspended state almost instantly, returning you to where you were and what you were doing without waiting through long loading screens. So again, when we compare it to the original Xbox One, some of the games used to load, they used to take up to 30 seconds to load. But with the new SSDs that they want to put in, load times can be literally less than a second. So, which is great that they're finally going to SSDs. Because let's be honest, us PC gamers, we've had this for like more than 10 years already. So dynamic latency input. So we're optimizing latency in player to console pipeline, starting with our Xbox wireless controller, which leverages our high bandwidth proprietary wireless communication protocol when connected to the console. With dynamic latency input, a new feature which synchronizes input immediately with what is displayed, controls are even more precise and responsive. The HDMI 2.1 innovation. We partnered with the HDMI forum and TV manufacturers to enable the best gaming experience through features such as auto low latency mode and variable refresh rate. ALLM allows Xbox One and Xbox Series X to automatically set the connected display to its lowest latency mode. VRR synchronizes the display's refresh rate to the game's frame rate, maintaining smooth visuals without tearing, ensuring minimal lag and the most responsive gaming experience. So it sounds a lot like Nvidia, has got G-Sync, and AMD has got FreeSync and features like that. So now the difference is that consoles are connected mostly to TVs. So they're not going to have all the features on a normal TV like you have on a PC monitor. So they have to go out of their way to ensure that you have the similar experience on a TV that you would have on a monitor. Whether it will actually happen with time, I guess we have to wait and see. So 120 FPS support. With support for up to 120 FPS, Xbox Series X allows developers to exceed standard 60 FPS output in favor of heightened realism or fast-paced action. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link a video by Linus Tech Tips where they actually had professional gamers such as Shroud test the difference between 60 FPS, 120 FPS, 240 FPS, and so on. Very interesting watch, and it might give you more insight into why things like 120 FPS and so on matters. So the next generation of game compatibility. The benefits of the next console generation extend in every direction, bringing greater visual fidelity and improved loading speeds to your existing gaming legacy, in addition to new games. We're continuing our commitment to compatibility with Xbox Series X and investing in technology that makes game ownership easier across generations. So 4 generations of gaming. So yeah, this is what we want to hear. So our commitment to compatibility means existing Xbox One games, including backward compatibility Xbox 360 and original Xbox games, look and play better than ever before. Your favorite games, including titles in Xbox Game Pass, benefit from steadier frame rates, faster load times, and improved resolution and visual fidelity, all with no developer work required. Your Xbox One gaming accessories also come forward with you. Nice. So compatibility not just of the games, but also of the accessories, like controllers and stuff. So smart delivery. This technology empowers you to buy a game once and know that whether you are playing it on Xbox One or Xbox Series X, you are getting the right version of the game on whatever Xbox you're playing on. We're making the commitment to use smart delivery on all our exclusive Xbox Game Studio titles, including Halo Infinite, ensuring you only have to purchase a title once in order to play the best available version of whichever Xbox console they choose to play on. Hallelujah. So this technology is available for all developers and publishers, and they could choose to use it for titles and will be released on Xbox One first and come to the Xbox Series X later. So Xbox Game Pass, in addition to games from across 4 generations of console, our leading games subscription service, Xbox Game Pass, will continue to have our first-party games like Halo Infinite included at their launch. We look forward to millions of you experiencing the Xbox Game Pass portfolio and immersing yourselves in a deep library of high-quality games, playing those you love now and also discovering your next great adventure. So a generation of... So we're almost done, guys. One more paragraph. So a generation with players at the center. Xbox Series X is our fastest, most powerful console ever, designed for a console generation that has you at its center. This means a high-fidelity gaming experience enclosed in a quiet and bold design, with the ability to discover thousands of games across 4 generations, all with more playing and less waiting. Whether it's empowering amazing creators at our 15 Xbox Game Studios, fueling game discovery with Xbox Game Pass, or expanding what and where you can play with Project xCloud, Team Xbox stands for frictionless pathways between players and the best experience our remarkable art form has to offer. The Xbox Series X represents that same commitment for players who want immediate immersion in games that also look and feel better than ever. We can't wait to share more details about the new Xbox with you in the coming months. Hell yeah. So backwards compatibility, it's all things which like PlayStation should be also aiming for. Like whether PlayStation 5 will have a previous like PlayStation 1, 2, 3 and 4 backwards compatibility, like we'll just have to wait and see if that's going to happen. I think people would go crazy if it did. But the good thing about having Xbox in the market is the competition it produces for its main rival, PlayStation. Simple as that. Now, Nintendo do their own thing. You know, they don't care about having the best graphics. They don't care about any of that. All they care about is the game fun? That's Nintendo's philosophy. Xbox, they want to just make sure that they deliver the highest quality in terms of graphics, performance, everything, so that the developers who develop games on the console can push the games to look as beautiful, play as smoothly as possible. And things like high FPS matter for games like Battle Royales and games like that, shooters, because the quicker like your controller responds to you hitting the controller and hitting fire, and the quicker it appears on the screen, the better. That's why high frame rate matters. But like I said, if you watch that Linus Tech Tip video, then it gives you a lot more detail, a lot more insight into why FPS matters. So yeah, so anyway guys, I wanted to make this video because it was an interesting reading through this, and also maybe I've saved you time by reading it to you. So pay attention to Xbox Series X. Don't write off Xbox. It's a great platform. Xbox Game Pass is great. Xbox Gold is great. The compatibility with PC is also really, really good. So like I said, please give Xbox a chance. They have done a great job so far. They have a huge like competition and rival in Sony and PlayStation, but with both of them existing, it's good for both. Simple as that. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch a random video over there. You can watch the latest upload down there, or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.